this. Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120, each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out.
Before we begin, a quick disclaimer. This program is produced for entertainment, educational, and storytelling purposes only. The stories shared are personal narratives and reflections and may be edited, dramatized, or exaggerated for narrative value. All stories are intentionally told in metaphor, symbolism, or composite form to convey meaning and lived experiences rather than literal or factual precision. Nothing stated by any guest is an admission of guilt, a confession, or a waiver of any legal right. This program is not sworn testimony and is not intended to be used as evidence in any legal proceeding. Consent is expressly denied for this content to be used by law enforcement, prosecutors, or regulatory agencies for investigative or prosecutorial purposes. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah. What's really happening? Miami, what they do. Florida, what they do. Y'all already know who it is, man. It's your boy OG Gigaveli on the red carpet, man, with another exclusive interview, man. I'm talking about, I know when we talk about Miami, we always mention our Zoes, our Chicos, and our Negroes, right? But Miami, man, is this place where I'm talking about Central America, all across the border, man, right here. We got some Panamanians, we got some motherfucking Dominicans, everybody, man. But we know for sure we gotta mention we got our Colombians, man. The very first Colombian in the building, man, straight out of Miami. What's up? I'm talking about that boy, the Grinch. What's going on?
What they do, my nigga? Todo bien, mijo.
Yeah, whatever we tell him to do, Grinch, whatever we tell him to do.
Whatever we tell him to do, man.
Hey, man, so I just gave you a hell of an introduction based upon you being a Colombian, right?
Yes, sir.
But before we get into that part, I gotta ask you so the people could know how the fuck you get labeled the Grinch? Cause when I think about the Grinch, I think everybody else will say, we think about the motherfucker that robs Christmas and, the motherfucker that Friday run around.
Yeah.
Ricky Smiley's motherfucker.
Yeah,
shit.
that definitely what I ended up being. It's crazy because I remember on the school bus, I used to make fun of an old lady that used to wear a green little sweater and I call her the Grinch. And then years later, Touche, man, Doe Beezy, man, he got a bow right now, but Touche's who gave me the name Grinch because I used to be up to no good robbing drug dealers and doing a bunch of dirt. And he used to get the phone calls and everybody used to let him know, like, what's up with your young nigga? So free Touche, man.
What a bow is? Because people, you gotta be a little specific. Cause everybody, I know what it is. You know what I mean? You talking about the elbow, right?
Yeah, bow. He got a life sentence in prison. So.
Life without parole.
Yeah,
that's why we call it the bow, man.
Yeah,
we got to break it down for some of the people.
He just went back in, man. He looked just like Kimbo, man.
Free that boy, man. Free him, most definitely.
All right.
So he gave you the name Grinch?
Yeah, that's who gave me my name, Grinch.
So I'm gonna ask you, you went to prison and got a name, right? Like, or like, when you went to prison, who was you? Like, what you was known for before you went to prison? Cause you done got there.
I didn't get Grinch. I got in the streets.
Okay.
That was when, you feel me? I met Touche in the county jail.
Okay.
And then we linked up on the streets, and then we turned up. You feel me? With that. Shout out to Zoe Pound, Free Mac Zoe, all of them boys. You feel me?
Okay.
When I got intertwined with my Zoes, you feel me? But it started from a real young age. You feel me?
I hear you shouting out the Zoes, so that's what part of Miami you from? What part of Miami you originally from?
I'm all over Dade County. My mom worked 2 jobs when I was little. We lived in North Miami, Miami Gardens, Sunny House. But when I got into the street life, I started going from North Miami, Miami Gardens, and then I just went all the way down to Exit 1 and all the way up to New York. I ain't stopped.
But you know what? People might be wondering why a lot of people say that in Miami, right? every time we ask somebody, you know, I had a few guests, including myself, you say, what part of Miami you from? And a nigga be like, man, I'm from everywhere, you know what I mean? Cause that be the type of guys we moving around. But I'm originally out the sub, but I say the same thing too, but I'm from everywhere cause I'm good everywhere. Yeah. So that's what it's kind of like it sounds like you're saying.
I'm good everywhere, but if I was stamped one area I always been at, is basically Little Haiti and Miami Gardens.
Okay. Miami Gardens, we in Carol City, Miami Gardens?
No, Dixie, Miami Gardens, 191, right off I-95.
Oh, okay.
191.
Okay.
By the office area.
Oh, okay, I feel.
Ives Dairy.
Oh, all right.
Don't let Trayvon Martin.
All right. Say less. So, man, listen, man, you've been doing a lot of things since you came home from the joint. You've been into the music. We gonna get into all that or whatever, you know what I mean? I just want the people to know, you know what I mean, that you got a lot of shit that you're working on, a lot of shit you're doing, right?
Working, trying to stay out of trouble and sticking and moving.
So since we talking about growing up all over, man, let's get into like back to what I was saying. You're Colombian.
Yes, sir.
Right? So I done been around some Zoes, I done been around, you know, some Puerto Ricans, I done been around some Jamaicans.
Yeah.
How was it growing up in a Colombian household? Is any type of cartel connection going on here?
Yeah, it was beautiful, but you know, my daddy's side, they were Catholic, and they were like the right side, and my mama's side, it was Santeria, gangster Colombians, military cartel. My uncle was, I don't know if y'all remember in Miami in Hialeah, La Cubana, it was a shuttle bus. And you take it and takes you to New York. He went from the feds. He was running bricks, got caught with that shit at the airport. My aunties too, all of them. Since little, I used to go to North Miami and go to Miley's Soul House and get my Dominican prayer beads washed up, all of that. And so I was in a confusion my whole childhood because daddy wanted me to do my first communion and mama making me do these rituals. So it was always a tug of war.
Right.
And that curiosity and that adventurous, man, let me explore, like, because Mama showed me ambition and go-getter and the whole other side, and daddy was like, man, put on this. Mind you, I'm the black sheep. Colombians don't look like me. This is what the streets did of Miami to me. Colombians wear suit and ties. They proper. They like Italians. They mafioso for real. You get what I'm saying? Right. I'm considered a black sheep to Colombian people. When I got into the game, my mom and them that were real gangsters, and that family used to be like, yo, that's not how we gangsters, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Right. We don't do tattoos.
You don't do the grills.
Baggy clothes. We Colombian, but me leaving mama's, cause mama working 2 jobs, me leaving her presence and going to Little Haiti, North Miami, me being fascinated with Scarface, Pablo Escobar, Tupac. I grew up around the 90s, so I grew up to Boys in the Hood colors, and outside where my school, they selling crack right down Dixie Highway. My first bomb of crack that I sold was a base that I used to buy my Dutchess named Timmy on Dixie and 183rd at the mechanic shop. A lot of people know Timmy. Took my $100 for my birthday money, whipped it on a spoon, and we took over the trailer park right there in between Eyes and Miami Gardens, bro. I was a jit. He used to do all the work. That was my introduction to the crack game, bro.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay. So Timmy showed you how to drop
black
work.
Timmy, a lot
Cooked
of people
it on a spoon?
Right there. He lived in a van right there.
See, only when I think about the spoon, I think about dog food, man. My motherfucker, you know what I mean?
No, because he tested what he did, he made me buy an 8-ball from his plug. I'll never forget that day. He went to the payphone. He said, nephew, you got that 100 already? Got on that payphone, boom. We're right there at the corner store, man.
So he would have got you a juggler, a slab or something.
Basically like that, but you feel me? Basically, he wanted to smoke for free and make me my money double.
Okay.
And I put Timmy on, and then as I got, because he introduced me to the plug that same day. The day he got it, he threw me in the car. I was a jit. I remember jumping in that Tahoe. It was a bald-headed Chico, and Chico was like a mini sombrero. He looked at me crazy. He like, that's my nephew, man. Just chill, boom, boom. And they even asked me for hoes, and I was a jit. I was like, yeah, let me see if I can get you some hoes. I mean, talk to eat around the hood. But that was life. That was what was going on. And the worst part is mama working 2 jobs, trying to do the best for me, and I'm out here doing the opposite.
Right. So when you say mama working 2 jobs, I take it that your dad wasn't in the household, but you knew he was around, but he wasn't in the household.
I ain't gonna lie, my dad's situation, I feel like the person my mama told me who was my dad wasn't my dad, but the father figure I had, he stayed to around 12 years old. Then mama got divorced from him, but he was never like
what made you feel like he wasn't your dad though? Like y'all didn't look alike, or
type, or like the love, you know, the affection. I don't know what he went through, but it wasn't like, you know how dads take you to play baseball, football, dads that care, like I would, like how I care about my kids, like I ain't never understand why he ain't pushed me all the way to the limit. You feel
But
me?
I mean, just cause the man, you know, I'm just playing devil's advocate a little bit, right? I'm just saying, when you said that the man that your mom introduced, I'm thinking Jerry Springer, I'm thinking DNA test.
No. I always play around with him and tell him, man, my daddy Pablo, stop playing with me.
Right.
My sister's daddy is Cartel Kali, and my sister's daddy got 20 kids. So our mama go from fur coats, yachts, everything, and clear from New York City and change her life in Miami. Nah, you feel me? I always play with her and be like, yeah, when you were Miss Columbia in the 80s, bitch, you got pregnant by Pablo, bitch, and you just didn't tell me, and that nigga got paid to take care of me, bitch.
You just had a fascination with Pablo. You said.
I know. I grew up. My mama was down with them people. Like when I turned like 15, my mama introduced me to Pablo's boat runner.
So you know Pablo them out of Medellin.
Medellin, yeah. My whole family out of it's called my great grandparents from La Sierra. That's outside of Medellin. La Sierra, that's Antioquia. That's a section. Then my mom and dad from Pereira. That's outside Medellin. That's like when shit get hot. That's where all the cartel people duck off. So even when mama sent me on the summer over there, she thinking I'm going to do good in the summer in Colombia, play soccer. I'm hanging out at the whorehouses, the brothels. I'm hanging out. I'm spending $30 American money. That's 150,000 pesos, and I'm buying weight. I'm buying 100 beans, going to raves, name it got done over there. Yeah, and I was legit. I ain't even have hell on.
That's one of my check-off spots to go, man. I have to seen, you know, videos of Colombia with the mountains beautiful. And shit. Yeah, it look beautiful now, over there, man.
Like, if I wish we could rewind and go back 10 years, where property you could buy a house or a business this big for $10,000, but now since so many Americans and Europeans, everybody's migrating now, the value went up. But back then, when I was legit, you could buy a big ass mansion with a garage for $14,000, $15,000.
Yeah, everybody going to Colombia now to get their teeth done, body done. Like Colombia get money. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about going over there, man.
You gonna love it. You gonna be treated like a king over there. You go over there with that camera, and bruh, y'all gonna be. You take that band over there. You go to Columa 13, man. Yeah. I
might have to.
Hopefully we could go together.
Yeah.
I would love to take
I'd rather have somebody that know the lay of the land.
Yeah. And to this day,
I'm weary of being a tourist, man, because I know what we did to tourists down here. You know what I mean?
No, it ain't. Back then, when I was legit, yeah, you getting kidnapped for some. If they know you from outside, back when I was legit, yeah, they'll grab you, they'll cut your hand or your finger and send it to your people and be like, you don't send this 10, 20 grand, we gonna send the arm. We gonna send the arm. Hell yeah, man. Long live Caesar. Man, you know, shout out to Noriega, Fat Joe, everybody, man. All my Chico sides, man. Motherfucking Caesar was my cousin celebrity barber. His dad used to fly the planes for all the cartels.
So you talking about Fat Joe and you talking the boys out of New York? So you did say y'all had a you growed up in New York.
Yeah, I was born in Queens. Seth the barber, a lot of Timberland. The whole Dade County knows Caesar, man. He was a Colombian celebrity barber. That was my cousin. He died from his addiction, but you know, he was a good brother, even though he did a lot of shit before he died because of his addiction. Right. Even for the record, to all everybody he fucked over, he fucked me over too. Dog who almost got killed in this situation, me and him were gonna kill each other, and my cousin put us in the situation. So shit, bro was going through a bad addiction of perks. Long live him, man. God bless his daughters, man. But through him, I met a lot of celebrities too, and I watched how his mama's eye, you feel me? They took his mama's eye out. I ain't watch it, but you know, the mama was there. You feel me? Like when they caught her, the other cartel, they ripped the eye out and told them, yo, you gotta send that chicken. So from an early age, I already knew when we go to Colombia, ain't no games. Like you move militant, you don't brag about being American. Now it ain't like that. Right. But they'll snatch your ass up and you gonna pay ransom.
That's why I say, man, if I ever make that trip, I'm definitely gonna tie in with you, man. But let's come back. Let's come back to the city right now, cause you talking about eyeballs being taken out. I'm seeing motherfuckers being beheaded, and I'm like, you making a trip to Colombia?
Oh no,
unwanted right now.
And keep your face clean. All right, keep your face clean. Is love over there. They gonna love you, bro.
All right, so let's go You said you did some time, right?
Yes, sir.
Let's get into the, how you end up going to do some time, man. How much time you do, and where you done your time at.
All right, I started doing time at DJJ as a juvie, but the first bit I ever did was for my Miami Gardens incident. I was living at an abandoned house. Dude in there was a CI that played with me. You feel me? My dog Capo, Touche brother, the nigga gave me the name Grinch. He ain't know that the nigga was a CI. I got in a fight with my girl, so Capo like go sleep at this crib. You feel me? Like a squatted crib, change locks, all of that. Long story short, the Jamaican nigga in there, Remy, he used to work at St. Arnold's. Y'all know him probably. This man in there doing all type of crazy shit. So I'm just doing what I gotta do so I can move out this bitch. But there's a lot of funny movement in the house. Same type of dude coming every day, every other day, taking shit out the house, all type of weird shit, but moving like a stash house, or this nigga cooperating with the police. Something going on, cause the nigga looked like Feds, right? So one day we sitting drinking, bro. We drinking, smoking. He already got a lot of love for me because I gave him my glass table. I had a big glass, like $3,000 table that my mom gave me before she moved to Georgia and everything. So since I didn't have nowhere to take my stuff, boom, I put it in that house. So I told him for letting me live there, keep all that, Remy. So one day going back to we drinking, smoking. He asked me what's my favorite number. So I tell him my favorite number 7. This gay ass nigga tell me 69, and we get into it right there.
Damn.
This big ass Jamaican, I'm fighting this nigga, bro. And then I got to get the fire extinguisher in the house. That's how I got him. Like, you feel me? I had to spray that shit off.
Oh, he was trying to.
I don't know. He was drunk and gay at the moment. Whatever.
Yeah, I ain't want to say it, man. You talking about 69? I'm just
I don't know.
Yeah.
That's what came to my mind, bro. I'm a street nigga. I done sold coke all my life. I done had too many gay people try to hit on me, or niggas think I'm one of them chain gang white boys that on that, and I never been on that. So like that's what went down, I guess. He thought maybe Grinch is high and on weed, and maybe shit he bored, like weird shit, bro. Cause I already had kicked out the boy on that was in the other room. I was like, man, I ain't living in the house, Capo, that weird ass nigga in that other room, you feel me? So that nigga was out, you feel me? So boom, I'm doing this, bro. So I gave him all the furniture. This nigga go to admit to me though, before that situation, he admit to me, dog, this real day kind of shit. Long story short, back then they were squatting the houses and they changed the locks and they ran them out on Craigslist, hit people for first class security. This nigga admitted to me that they beat him up because these boys, my dogs, they want the house for them because it's the house on the gardens with the pool. It was right on 179 by Tootsie. So long story short, it was a Persian, like those big rugs. He lifted the rug with me and he like, bro, you see all that blood on the rug? That's my rug. They beat me in this house, bro, because they want this house. Grinch, you got to talk to them and help me, bro, because look, bro, I'm telling you, I'm finna work, bro. And then he ended up admitting that he had cooperated with ICE so he don't get deported to Jamaica, and they were going to bring his family back. And that's why he was grateful I gave him the furniture. But long story short, he did that gay shit and it popped off. You get what I'm saying? So that's how I got into this police shooting. Because when the detectives came, Sergeant Brooklyn from Miami Gardens, the nigga who got, they fired him because he was abusing the other female officers.
In November 2015, Antonio Brooklyn landed his dream job, Miami Gardens police chief.
The violence against our community must stop.
But less than a year in, Brooklyn abruptly resigned, citing his mother's illness and writing, "My mother, wife, and children are my heart, and I live for them." Brooklyn echoed that when I recently caught up with him at his home. Was that the real reason you resigned?
My mom means the world to me. My wife means the world to me. My kids mean the world.
But attorney Stephen Lopez says there was another reason.
Facts will show he left after these allegations.
Those allegations involve a love triangle that included Brooklyn and 2 young female police officers, Kalisha Battle and Kimberly McDonald.
Hi.
Hi. Hi, are you Kimberly?
No.
McDonald refused comment, but her attorney Rick Diaz confirmed that Brooklyn began dating her roughly 2 years ago when she was a rookie.
What are you thinking? You don't do that. You know, you're the chief. It's an abuse of power.
It's also in violation of policy, which dictates that permission must be given for such relationships. At the same time, McDonald was also dating Officer Battle, herself a rookie.
Alicia Battle was in a relationship with Kimberly McDonald. There was an outside influence, and that was the chief of police.
Lopez is representing Battle, and he alleges that Brooklyn sexually harassed his client as well.
Battle can testify to that, and she has written proof of that.
Lopez and Battle say these texts came from Brooklyn while Battle was in the application process. One in which the chief allegedly wrote, "I want to feel you," and another where he allegedly asked to see her while she's out at a bar. Battle told me on the phone that Brooklyn once touched her inappropriately in a police car.
She was sexually harassed by Brooklyn, knowing that she was a lesbian.
The situation exploded April 18th when Battle and McDonald became involved in a physical domestic dispute at McDonald's home. An investigation began, during which Battle claims Brooklyn personally pressured her to resign with a promise he could help her get another job.
He would take care of her, and that he would make phone calls for her to either work in another department or he would bring her back. That never came through.
Lopez sent an intent to sue letter to the city just 3 days prior to Brooklyn's resignation last September.
Can you talk about the sexual harassment allegations?
I don't know of any sexual harassment that occurred.
Brooklyn was tight-lipped on the allegations.
Well, did you have a relationship with Kimberly McDonald while you were chief?
Comment.
So you're not going to deny that?
I have no comment.
McDonald's now suspended with pay.
All these fucking funny ass cops came in there trying to force me back in the house. So I'm telling them, man, I ain't going back in the house. This gay nigga just try to do some gay shit, just get the pictures of my kids. I don't care about the furniture, all that, just let me get up out of here. It was one little nasty cracker. He like, man, fuck him. He telling the Brooklyn dude and other people, man, fuck him. Like, man, give me the ladder. So they call the paramedics, the fireman, and they bring the ladder. And they put the ladder up there because they trying to get me to come down and go in the house to see what I'm talking about. I said, I'm not going in there. I know the streets. They'll plant some dope on me, kill me and that shit, say whatever, it's a vandal. And plus, I don't know what's in that bitch. I'm already like PTSD hood, baby, you feel me? So boom. That nigga throw that ladder up, that cracker throw that ladder up, I throw the cracker down, the ladder down, boom. Cracker get it, man, what the fuck? So all the cops grab the motherfucking ladder with that motherfucker. So they holding the motherfucking ladder, that one nasty little cracker come up that big. I got one option. I'm seeing all the neighbors like looking at me because they all fuck with me. Everybody loves this old lady that do hella voodoo next door. Then there was some like Spanish people next door, but I did. Even the corner store loves me. Everybody, the Valero, all that people by Jamaican, by the Jamaican Patty, by Richard's Mechanic Shop. Shout out to Richard, man. Always fix my cars. But long story short, man, when he threw that ladder and that cracker got up to that roof, that bitch hit me with that taser on that roof. I tried to pull the first one. I pull him. But that second came, and it just, cause I wasn't wearing a shirt, that bitch just went in, like in my bones.
How that tase? I never been tased, man.
Yo,
I see a motherfucker go street stitch.
With clothes, you might, but I had no shirt, so it went inside, the 4 pins went inside my ribs. Clean.
Electricity?
Yeah, no, fuck that. That cracker wanted me to burn. That cracker didn't stop pressing the button. So when I was at the hospital, mind you, I'm gonna keep telling you the story. Shit just tasering me, but it's melting my skin, my flesh.
Damn.
And it's going in deeper. So long story short, they beat the shit out of me on the roof. They put me on the gurney, carried me down a bitch. They carried me down a bitch. You know me, I'm a street nigga, man. I already got sentenced for this. I go to spitting. Go like acting like I'm having a seizure. You feel me?
Right,
but
right.
I'm not lying to you. I promise. I was praying the whole time, but something came to my spirit like, bro, go ham on this seizure, boy. Go ham on this shit, bro. Like, even though I was hurting from the taser, like, started convulsing, all of that, dog, while I'm convulsing, bro. On everything I love, bro. That Officer Brooklyn and them got a phone call on the walkie-talkie. All them crackers got in their cars and hit it. The firefighter, the ambulance people looking like.
Well, I'm missing something here, man. Where the shootout happened with the police?
Right after that.
Okay.
When I got out of the hospital.
Oh, okay. I want to get to that part.
Yeah, my bad. So yeah, that happened. Boom, 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 boom. Long story short, I get back to the crib, going through it, man. This is after like all these people were gone. Everybody was getting killed by police. Long story short, so I was already like, man, these crackers trying to kill me, and I was already going through a lot of shit with Sashi. That was my best friend, a nigga with Rob Briscoe. We were mudding the streets, going crazy out here. So a nigga was watching, the nigga was ready to die. So long story short, pull up the racetrack, and in my mind, I'm going to get Remy. I'm finna stop, get this shit right here real quick, at the gas station, and that morning I was like, fuck it, I'm going to get ready, I'm gonna kill that nigga. But I ended up stopping and seeing the cop who was fucking me up. What?
The one who tased you?
No, the one that was in that group.
Okay.
I ended up, the one that tased me and the one that was really the crooked ass cop besides Brooklyn, it's a short ass, he probably still worked there, man. They gonna expose him or he probably gone, because FBI said they were under review when they came to do the interrogation. But fucking, long story short, bro, I blacked out, bro. I'll never forget it. It was Travis Scott playing Don't You Open Up That Window, nigga. I had the 15s blowing, nigga. I grabbed that Glock 40 extension. We looked at each other. He looked at me. I mashed the gas a little, and then I said, fuck that. I reversed on him. Came back and emptied out the whole thing. Boom, 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 boom. Got grazed once and shot through the door on his cheek. Hit him in the ass. And then I remember the nigga with long dreads unloading the Pepsis at the racetrack. This happened on 7th Ave and 183rd, right there in front of Richard's mechanic shop by the Solanos, whatever, Presidente, whatever that shit was, bro. I remember a nigga looking at me who was dropping off the sodas at the gas station, like, and I just remember mashing that gas, dog, with my fist out like this. That's how it's done.
So that's right by the office?
Yeah, right there, down the street. 7th Ave, where Walgreens.
What year this is?
This 2016, January 22nd.
And so, okay, now, my question to you is, you notice the police, but he's a crooked police. So you decide, fuck it. You just spazzed out, you blanked out, you shooting at, hold on. So I'm asking you, how you get apprehended for shooting the police and eventually still like being able to come out here and tell this story? Cause like most niggas I know,
they won't believe that shit.
But let me hear it.
All right, so long story short, God bless you, Officer Sterling. That was a casualty of war, bro. The officer I shot, that was in the short, corrupt one. I just blacked out in the moment.
So you had the wrong guy?
So he was there when all that shit was going on, but he wasn't the one that I was supposed to shoot. You feel me? Out of all the cops there, that wasn't the one. I shot the wrong cop. And my intentions were never to shoot the cop. I was really going to shoot the CI Remy. But I blacked out because I already thought I was gonna die. I was already in that state of mind, I'm gonna go kill this nigga. But then this cop looking at me crazy, and it's the same cop that was there.
And you went to prison for this?
Yeah, so long story short, this is one of the cops that when they were beating me and shit on the roof, he was talking about your name ain't gonna be David, it's gonna be Davida. Like on some wicked crazy shit, bro. Wilding, and then I'm trying to figure out why they not booking Remy, but I'm getting booked. And then I'm seeing them talk to the detective. So my mind was on murdering this nigga. You feel me? Like I was on set, but that happened, bro. So it was a curse and a blessing.
A Miami Gardens police officer ambushed while on duty is recovering in the hospital tonight. And today, the man accused of shooting that officer appeared in court, and his exchange with the judge was quite bizarre. CBS 4's Donna Rapato is at Aventura Hospital with more.
Mr. Mejia, good morning, sir. You've been charged with 5 counts of attempted first-degree murder with a deadly weapon.
Accused cop shooter David Mejia faced a judge in bond court Saturday. The judge reading off Mejia's laundry list of charges, 5 attempted murder charges topping that list.
Sir, these are non-bondable offenses.
Within moments, things took a turn toward the bizarre.
How does a kid who shot at church get a bond, but I can't get a bond, man?
Do not talk about the facts, sir.
I practiced my Second Amendment. My life was in danger by crooked cops.
Don't talk about the facts of the case, sir.
How about you don't talk? You work for them, Ku Klux Klan member.
Police officers have rallied around Miami Gardens officer David Starling. Police saying Mejia ambushed and shot Officer Starling Friday while he sat in his patrol car. They say Mejia parked next to Starling and for no apparent reason shot up his car. Starling was shot in the buttocks. Managing to radio for help and able to give fellow officers a description of the shooter and the direction he headed. Officers arrested Mejia a short time later. Back in bond court, the judge advised Mejia to listen to his public defender and not to speak, but Mejia wasn't having it.
I'm representing myself, man. I got a lawyer. I got a lawyer too. I was in threat for my life. They were trying to kill me, man.
Okay. I do find probable cause for all of the offenses that are charged. Most of these offenses are no bond.
That's crazy.
At least for the past.
What about y'all got more blood on y'all than I got blood on my hands?
And though Mejia dismissed his public defender, the attorney asked the judge to let him remain despite arguments from the state against it.
Yeah, he's mentally ill, clearly. Your arguments are accepted.
That was Donna Rapato reporting. Mejia is charged with 9 crimes, 5 of them attempted murder. So for now, he stays in jail. And meanwhile, we're told Officer Starling is in good spirits tonight.
So boom, I shoot him, we go, boom, sliding. Get in a shootout with 2 more cops on 183rd driving west. A hero chases me in a car all the way to 32nd Ave. We wreck out by the high school on foot.
This by Carroll City High
Yeah,
School?
yeah, right in front of Carroll City High, bro. Right there at the corner. We crashed out on 32. My mind was like, man, fuck it, I'm gonna die. I'm finna get on 836, hit it to Key Biscayne and give them a run for their life at Key Biscayne, die in the ocean. So I already said, it was like, I couldn't believe like this is what my life came to, bro.
You on some Brian Nichols shit? Go ahead. I'm enjoying this.
It was more like, bro, I was tired of seeing my homeboy got killed by the police. God bless Israel, man. Israel Hernandez, he was a Colombian. He did graffiti. The police killed him over there at JIT. Trayvon Martin, I was overwhelmed because I went to Highland Oaks with him. Never made it a crop, but I know their whole family. So I just kept seeing the injustices, bro. And I'm like, we so quick to kill each other in the hood and all this shit, but these crackers give us life, do all of this shit, and they corrupt, and we don't even got the balls to shoot at them. So I let that shit manifest in me, bro. Right, and then the news just steady making it dramatic, Eric Garner, boom, boom, boom. Like I even had the conversation with Eric Garner's son. Like, man, I said, when I was in New York, because I used to go to New York and handle shit, serve the 3 audios when they came for power.
It's funny, man, you say, it's not funny, I don't want to make light of it, but it get to an atmosphere where we see a lot of these cops injustice shit that they doing, and then people really thinking the way that you thinking. You know what I mean? Not that we're encouraging nobody to go out here and act upon these feelings.
No, God bless. God bless.
You know, no.
Yeah.
I don't want that because we nonviolent. You know what I mean? We want to make
we
sure.
Don't violence.
But I'm saying that because I can understand the rage and because you know these the people that supposed to be serving us and protecting us, or you know we pay them to be mistreated in our hood. So I can understand.
And it's worse when they don't get equally charged.
Right.
Like when they get like brotherhoods, the Blue Lives Matter, the brotherhoods, like they get lenient sentences or they get short little time, they get probation, they kill somebody or pay with leave. Like I don't understand how that's logical.
But you act on this and you end up going to prison.
Yeah. I snapped.
How much time? You know, what did you go to trial? Did you cop out?
So this what went down. Boom. When I got caught. The female cops that were getting beat up by Sergeant Brooklyn, look how God worked. These female cops, the ones that saved my life. The corrupt cop that been trying to kill me and fuck me up. Mind you, this ain't my first time in Miami Gardens. They been chasing me and Sashi and them real years up and down that shit. Sergeant over there with the gang sergeant over there will tell you, man, how many times he done had to tie me up and all that shit. But long story short, bro, when I got roped, bro, female officers put me in the car. That cracker had the shotgun, telling the old Haitian lady at the bus stop in front of Carroll City High School, let him go, let that motherfucker go. I had jumped the fences, bro, and I realized if I stayed in these yards jumping fences, they gonna kill me. I was watching the cars through the fences, bro, and I'm running like, so I summoned my spirit, dog. Back then I was wooed the fuck up. I had all my beads on. I ran to the main street again. There was an old lady at the bus stop. She's like, what's wrong, baby? I said, baby, they gonna kill me. Before that, the old lady done see me try to jump in somebody's car and they peel off and I'm hanging off the door, and then that's when I went to the yards. You feel me? It was a movie.
It's a movie. I was just thinking this shit sound like a movie.
Bro, listen, when I crashed in the 32nd Ave, bro, the airbag busted. The Glock went out my hand because of the airbag, bro, and I couldn't get the Glock. So when I seen all the cops, I just shot more cops, bro. So it was go. I jumped out that window, and so they didn't shoot me. I purposely ran on the wrong side of the road, incoming traffic. So I'm running towards traffic, so the people stopping like, what's going on? They just seen the accident. I tell them, bro, help me, please. The police trying to kill me. One Spanish mommy was like, come on, baby. But instead of me going where she told me, the passenger side, I grabbed her front door like, bitch, I'm taking the car, let's go. And she mashed it on me and boom, slid. Then that's when I went in the yards and the old grandma at the bus stop hugged me. Guess we had the same saint or God or an angel put her there. She hugged me. She said, baby, I won't let the kid. And that's when the 2 female cops, the SWAT, all them niggas were ready. You know, once you shoot a cop, they press that panic button, bitch, to everybody.
Right.
So long story short, threw me in that car, took me to Miami Gardens Station by that club, that strip club, and they threw me in a holding cell. Yeah, they threw me in a concrete holding cell, dog. So I'm in a concrete holding cell, dog, like this, bro. Shit, you not like hard tie. Crackers had me hard tie my dreads. You look my bond here. Look up the bond hearing of David Mejia, Miami Gardens. Police ambush, bro. They got my dreads pulled, everything. Fucked me up, got me hard top, bro. Tell me how like about 4 hours in.
We definitely gonna edit and put this up here, man, cause we gonna find this.
Yeah. So fucking FBI come, dog. After me hours sitting there, just tall ass cracker. He was the assistant chief of Miami Gardens, I think, and the chief of Miami Gardens, and it was 2 FBI agents. I'll never forget it. Like I think it was I remember the bald-headed Chico one, and I don't know if he was white or like I don't know what the other FBI agent his nationality, but I remember the small Chico because he was the most interactive one with me. He was a Mason. He had a big Mason rock. This is where it get crazy. I sit down in interrogation. That cracker say, sir, why did you shoot one of the Miami Gardens police officers today? I said, why the fuck did the Romans kill Jesus? One day the police, how I'm supposed to trust the police? Cracker looked at me like, the fuck is he talking about? I said, don't you know your history? Then Christopher Columbus crossed the seas and killed the indigenous people, bro, and wiped out the Blackfoot Indians and all that. How you expect me to obey the law when y'all been breaking the law, man?
Fuck.
So he looked at me like, what the fuck? So the FBI agent looks at me like with a smirk. He says, boy, you know your history. I was like, yeah, man, I'm a Blackfoot Indian. I'm gooking right now. I put my feet up on the table. Blackfoot Indian, I'm going to spit in that room. Fuck this place. It's like I was demon possessed, bro, to be honest, bro. Or it was just that time on the universe. But long story short, bro, we in there. They asked me where I got the gun from. I tell them, it's Jackie Chan. Well, fucking with the pill lady, the Jewish lady. You feel me? I was fucking everything they asked me. Mind you, I'm a vet. I grew up with Sashi. This nigga did not play, man. Niggas put dirt on my nigga name. Sashi did not play, bro. Y'all niggas was scared of him. That nigga was the wind. That nigga was felt and never seen, bro. He died right there by the office and killed the nigga who killed him. Both of them died on the scene. Long live Sashi, man. But long story short, bro, just going at it with them. So I've been to the first 48. That's how I know how to talk. I ain't gonna say shit. On 103rd, the SWAT done picked me, Sashi, and all them boys up, took us to first 48 with his baby mama. I done been in real missions, and nobody folded, and we walk out that bitch 28 hours later, you feel me? After they starved us in that bitch, put us in different rooms, nigga. Sashi was a gangster. His baby mama, God bless you, baby. If you ever find me, I got whatever for Sashi, daughter, girl. I hope you see this video. I love you guys. But that was me growing up, dog. The G code, bro. Shit, niggas I'm the last of the dying breed. I believe the 90s is the last of the dying breed. You feel me?
Right.
And there's a few of us in the 90s that is last of the dying breed.
Facts.
All right? So remember that. But that shit right there, bro, that interrogation was crazy. Once they seen they couldn't get no information from me, dog, the FBI agent was like, man, I'm gonna go tell your mom and your sister you're just fine, man. They under review anyway. And he put his hand out. I shook his hand. I said, thank you, sir. The chief of Miami Gardens is like, you're gonna shake this motherfucker's hand. You guys are under review. That's your problem. We ain't even taking this case. Mind you, I already got direct files behind the day. You would think I'm getting a federal charge because I'm a convicted felon with a firearm charge. They left the state. Feel me? You can look up the docket. I know people that are lawyers watch this show, police, correction officers, they'll tell you. Grinch, David Mejia, Wiley. But long story short, that will go down, bro.
So how much time you end up getting? And I want to go into the prison system with you.
All right, so long story interrogation after that deemed me not guilty due to insanity. My interrogation was off the hook.
So now you legally retarded.
That was a plea option.
Oh, that was a plea option.
Did
you
me,
take
my
that
lawyers?
plea?
Sure, no, I didn't. Shout out to Patrick Tracy. They found him dead in his office. Go Google that. That was my angel. All the lawyers were telling me $150,000. Oh, you gonna die in prison. No. Nobody wanted to help David. Nobody wanted to see my story. Thank God for all the officers in Dade County Jail and TGK that they forced me in suicide, Jackie. They didn't let me for a whole year They deprived me of using a phone. When you're in a suicide jacket, ain't no mattress, ain't nothing, ain't no phone, commissary, nothing.
That's the
green shit.
But I'm saying made of paper, ain't it? It's like it's not even real.
No, it's like it's weird. But long story short, they did that so I can't get on the phone to nobody. They used to say I had attorney interviews, and I'm so happy because I've been lost from the world. I'm talking to the walls. These crackers tortured me so bad when I shot the police, man.
How long you stayed in the jail?
2 years.
2 years in jail.
I did a year though, like a whole year.
And the whole time in the suicide?
No.
Okay.
I fought my way out that shit. I earned my respect in the county. At first, they made me lose my mind. They put me in nothing but concrete walls on the psych floor, no mat, no food, turn off my water, spit in my shit, do whatever they want, have trustees try. There was a racist ass Cuban Confederate named Alvarez. Y'all work with him, man. Make sure y'all tell him fuck you. He used to torture me, man. These dudes, him and Officer Diaz used to say I have attorney interviews, bro. And I'm happy because I ain't talked to nobody. My baby mamas, my mama, nobody, my kids. And I put my hands through the cuff, bro, cuff up. And I'm thinking I'm going to the motherfucking attorney interview room. I'm going straight to the showers in the cup, bro. It's there, Officer Curry. Curry's supposed to be a gangster out the hood. He'll shooting these crackers. Curry beat the shit out of me with Diaz. Black Harold beat the shit out of me with Diaz. Alvarez, real players, man. But shout out to the real players, because them wasn't players. All the officers who brought me Chinese food, all the officers who took care of me, told me
no shot they name.
No, I'm not going to say their name. They know they is. I'm not. They gangsters, man. The ones who used to give me prayers and pray for me, watching me get tortured, the nurses. Shout out to all you angels. You got me through that shit. You feel me? But I was crazy, bro.
So
went from there to the building, red jump.
Okay, so let's get to the legal parts of it. You end up catching time. How much time you catch?
4 and 10.
4 and 10.
For 10.
For busting the police. You copped out to this?
4 and 10, because it was either go
Did you cop out
yeah,
this or
I took a plea. I took it like this. You think I was going
So now you know one thing I don't want to do is I don't want to get in too much of the logistics of the legal part of it.
Oh yeah, my sport was
you got a gift. You got a gift.
Yeah.
Now take me into your time in prison, right? Well, because you know it's been a long time. You see right here on my book Pressure, I talk about my time. I was in the prison in the early '90s, from '93. I did 11 years in the state of Florida, but I've been hearing that the state of Florida prison has done changed a whole lot since I've been there. How was your time in the state of Florida, and what's some of the places you've been at when you did your 4 years?
I've been in 9 institutions, and I've been in 9 institutions, and I did 9 years. I didn't do 4 because I violated that and I caught more time. I got caught selling cocaine at Moorhaven. Also, I wanted to go back.
Go ahead.
My lawyer, Patrick Tracy, the one who took my case, how that happened. Nobody wanted to be my lawyer. Nobody wanted to help. And if they did, Steve Rossi, he was one of my good lawyers back in the day. He was like, bro, you should have left to Columbia when I told you when you were a kid. He didn't want to take the case. Bruce Fletcher, I'm talking about everybody, but Pat took the case. When I met him,
he took it pro bono or he
took like 50K.
Okay.
He took like 50K, but his reactions what made me hire him. Everybody was trying me, right? The first.
So I gotta ask you, right? You was standing in an abandoned house. Your mom gone. Where the 50K come from?
People that love me.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie, it's probably more money. I know a lot of people donated to the cause.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I remember being in there. The motherfucker left me for dry. So I just being curious. Curious of you living in a bando, you know, because I know a lot of people gonna hear this and they gonna be having questions too. So I gotta ask you for them though.
Right before the bando though, I had my shit pumping. I was wilding, even though I was robbing. I had my shit. I just got in a situation with my girl that I had to leave. And I ended up in the bando to the time being. But in that time being, all that shit went down.
All right. Well, let's get back.
Okay.
So you shouting out your lawyer right now.
Yeah, right now I want to shout out Patrick Tracy. When I walked into that room that first time, that motherfucker said, "You're my political rock star." And I looked at that cracker like, yeah, I'm hiring you. What the fuck that mean? I'm gonna be a political rock star. That nigga ended up taking care of my kids, my mama. That cracker fought so hard to me. That cracker used to show me the voicemails, everything. My mom got a picture of him and like an angel thing for him, like a tribute. He died, but Bro, them crackers, Blue Lives Matters, that man received so many death threats from the police for taking my case, bro. People never believe it, bro. That's why when I found out he died in his office, I was like, man, one of them crackers paid one of them co-workers, somebody to spike his fucking coke or whatever the fuck he had. Cause how the fuck he died at his office that young, you feel me? Like, that shit was crazy, but let's not talk about that. I go to prison, right? That's where we at.
We in prison. You say you been in 9 camps, 9 institutions.
I started at Moorhaven.
Moorhaven.
I've been to both Orlando, Okeechobee, Hardin, DeSoto, Martin for a day.
Out of all
South
them 9,
Florida.
out of them 9 prisons, right? You got to name all of them. I want to get, cause I want us to get some of this story into it. What was some wild shit? Cause like I told you, I heard prisons done changed a lot. When I was doing time, it was, we were Miami first. We were Miami boys. I heard there's a lot of gangs and whatnot.
It's different now. It ain't like that. When I first got in there, it was like that. Like, it was cliques, Miami, Palm Beach, Broward, Jacksonville, all of that. But now gangs have evolved in there, you know what I'm saying? But it was crazy for me, God, cause I look like a white boy, you feel me?
Right.
I'm Colombian though, but you look at me, you think, oh, that's a wigger. Oh, that cracker think he black. You don't know how I grew up with them Zoes. I grew up in I know the Duets. I got keep a Zooty. I'm out of control. I'm a chameleon, bro. So they don't know that. They just look at my appearance. Don't judge a man by the skin, judge him by his character and his actions. You feel me? So I go in there as soon as I get off the bus. My first camp was South Florida, obviously, reception. I had a jack my first. Took care of a nigga from Ohio. The nigga gave me a phone for taking care of him, and I taught him how to circle the trap. It was like if I was in overtime. As a JIT, I used to shortstop in overtime. Y'all know? Shout out to Piccolo, shout out Vito, everybody, man. I used to shortstop out there.
Long live Vito. What's up, Pic?
So that's what I did. I looked at them projects in South Florida in my PJs. Them niggas will tell you been in prison. Grinch running PJs for real. Them officers in South Florida gonna tell you can't keep that motherfucker in the door. That motherfucker on the permanent side, the transit side, that motherfucker not one hustle I ain't have over there when it was from selling shit out the kitchen to selling dope and phones. I had something going at South Florida, and ain't nobody stopped me except fucking Captain Terrell. That bill was on me.
So you're in prison, shit don't stop. You just like a regular hustler, you Miami getting it. What was some of the wildest shit that you seen there? Just give me a couple of wild scenes out the joint. People that love these prison stories.
Yeah.
So I gotta do this for the prison story.
I don't want to glorify that prison shit or give money, but I'm gonna tell you some crazy stories. I'm gonna tell you the beginning, I thought it was all fun and games. I thought I was in the streets, but I didn't realize how street prison was, and there wasn't no guns. So all the robbing I did on the street came back to me. You called that boy in, boom, boom. A nigga check up your website, find out what prison you at, find out they got family, you done shot this people, or robbed these people. Just know you gotta be with it. 5 a.m. ready. Every time that door pop, boots on. Every time movement, classes, anything. Anytime that door swinging, you better have your boots on. You better be ready to grid or be ready for them ops. That's how I operated. But my first year in prison, I had a lot of love. I was a street nigga from Miami, and I love to hustle, so I put on a lot of different organizations because I had a way to do that. So that backfired on me, because if I'm helping the GD, then I'm helping these Z's, then I'm bringing in this bomb over here through Vizzo with this set over here. It was a lot of conflict, and then you had the brothers who was on drugs, who I wouldn't front drugs to, hating on the big homie that got business going with me, but then they plotting on me and wondering why the big homie fuck with this Chico, but they thinking I'm a white boy. Like, example, I'm at Moorhaven, get off the bus, left South Florida, my first prison ever, I get shipped to Moorhaven. As soon as I get off the bus, shout out to Cool Joe, but let's say Jew Cool, motherfucking, I come through the motherfucking glass, some dude pull up a phone and a 14, they like, boy, that's you, Grinch, you used to hustle with my nephew in Lil Haiti, bro. Off the bat, I get a phone and a pack, and everybody that just got off the bus looking at me like, who the fuck is this white boy? They don't know I'm Colombian and I'm Miami. I'm Dade County. Feel me?
Right.
Mind you, the Zoes that are up under that Zoe that just gave me all that shit, clocking them. Give me this shit. I'm green to prison. I'm new to this shit. South Florida, I was running like the PJs. I'm at the crib, but Moorhaven, I'm in the whole of the territory. A lot of Fort Myers niggas was there. So them Zoes from Fort Myers, I guess, were hating that this nigga from Dade gave me that phone. So they go to plotting on me. Shout out to Haitian Jeans. Throwback. He was a boy on back then, but he was like a war daddy. As soon as I got in the dorm, he's like, you need somebody to put up that phone? You need somebody to do this?
Tell him what a war daddy is.
A war daddy crazy as fuck, but that nigga's a real nigga. That as soon as I got there, this nigga, karate man, I'm talking about big black nigga, bald head. He got 7 different white boys or whatever they was, sissies that do everything.
He they war daddy.
Cut their onions, wash his clothes, do everything, give him their commissary cards. He protected them and he loved them. Whatever he had going on, he did his thing. It was crazy, but he asked me if he could suitcase my phone, if he could use it. So basically I had to give him phone time, and he hid all my shit, all of that. He was a real nigga. God bless him. I ended up running into him.
Hold on. I can't let you give him the real nigga.
No, because at the end of my bid.
If he's suitcasing now, is he you know what suitcasing is now?
Yeah, I know what suitcasing is.
So if he's suitcasing, how he gonna be a real nigga?
What
now?
you mean? You never met somebody that wasn't gay that suitcase to provide for their family?
Man, listen, I ain't getting.
If you in California, I'm just saying. There's people I know that ain't gay that had to get money like that.
Got money suitcasing.
For themselves, for them family.
If y'all don't know what suitcasing is, for y'all be the judge. I ain't gonna. I'm just got.
I'm
my
gonna tell
views.
you a real story.
I got my views, right? But I'm gonna let the audience in the comments. Y'all be the judge.
Yeah.
If a nigga put something in his ass, what you consider him, man? I don't know. But go ahead.
All right, so I'm gonna give y'all an example, man. What he's saying, I'll pro that all my fucking bid. Every time, I remember my first prison, a nigga named David from Opalaka, big black nigga. Love you, David. Big crazy nigga. He was one of my bodyguards, enforcers when I first came in. I always had like 4 or 3 niggas, because I always had shit going on. I always had a doorman, point man, like we on the block. I had everything, hold down man, all of that. I ran that shit for real. So long story short, David used to play with me all the time in the TV room. Hey, Grinch, you ready to make money, dog? Said, bro, I see you go to Vizzo's every weekend, dog. Know what you gotta do, dog? That mayonnaise. Fuck you talking about that mayonnaise. You got me fucked up. I ain't one of them crackers, nigga. Mind you, I was like that my whole bid. But when I hit that slab in CM and Chobe, I had a suitcase twice. God forgive me. It was the worst situation ever.
Well, I ain't gonna.
Don't even ask me.
Hey, but listen, let's just say this.
But I provided.
Hold on. We ain't gonna get in the interview.
Man, nobody can say in prison, Grinch got fucked, Grinch sucked. Nobody can say that about me. But I put shit. I ain't even go. I had to do what I did, and it is what it is, man.
Okay, let me say something, Grinch. Let me say something. No,
they gonna fire me if I don't give a fuck.
Hey, listen, Grinch. Let me say something.
Girl probably ate my ass and kissed me, nigga.
Hey, let me say something, Grinch.
You talking about, nigga?
Hey, let me say something.
What's wrong with that, nigga?
Hey, no, but listen to me. I'm just trying to fathom a nigga putting a phone.
Oh, no, it's crazy.
A phone.
Bro, I done seen it. Bro, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Phone.
They got finger phones, they got a jelly phone, but if you could do a touchscreen phone, you a dog. You a dirty dog. You a dog. And it's crazy because we don't pay.
No, listen to me. No.
Niggas do that.
I gotta stop you, Grinch. I gotta stop you. But this is why so many females get niggas from coming from the joint a label, man. They probably fuck us up, man. Like, hey, let me let you know something. For the record, man. I don't. Hey. When I say,
that ain't everybody. Don't do that.
No. When I say, I stand on the record saying that, man, I would personally not indulge in anything when it comes to anything other than taking a shit, boy. Understand what I'm saying? So what I'm getting at is, a lot of people gonna watch this, right? And they gonna have an opinion. That don't apply. Listen, no, I'm just telling you now.
I don't give
you know, this social media.
Yeah, y'all already know they gonna throw the shit out of me.
But no, my thing is, you stand on what you stand on, you do what you do on. But I have to clarify some things for guys that do not, by any means, play. Don't matter if there's not a hustle for the OG.
Yeah.
That's not
I would never do it as a hustle, but there's people in there that hustle like that. You can't say they ain't niggas that ran their ass to bring dope in. I done seen that shit.
We call them mules.
Yeah, mules. That's what
we call them mules.
Yeah, nigga don't run.
I'm trying to tell you that there's niggas like myself.
Yeah.
That will hire a mule to do some shit.
Okay,
right?
So let's talk this situation though, cause you can't do me like that, bro.
All right.
I'm at Chobe. I never been a motherfucking mule my whole motherfucking bed. I got jizzles. I got goons. I got officers. I got sissies. I got the whole yard on lock.
Okay.
I ran the White House at Moorhaven. They'll tell you I had Rolex Bandit George Ramos as one of my bodyguards. Champ out the city. I had real gangster nigga. The first nigga that ever
Champ, my homeboy.
Yeah, the first nigga that ever tried to rob me in the chain game was Young. His baby mama rap out of overtime. This nigga Hebrew Israelite look like LeBron James. First bid, he couldn't even take the phone, had me in an arm bar. I'm talking about this nigga swinging me wall to wall, beating the shit out of me. I'm holding on to my phone. Nigga came, Chico, you mean to tell me I've been on this pound 4 years and I still don't got a phone yet? Boom, ran in my room while I got the phone in the book. I done been through shit.
Right.
I done been through shit with Dade County. At the end of my bid, I ran into yo, hung that nigga, that's my nigga. 2 times, he got drunk on that buck, tried to do it to me. J Baby out the city. Blood J Baby had to jump on him and get him off me, nigga. The Kings just sit there and stud because they didn't like that I hung out with blacks. So the Chicos didn't like me in prison. Cause I was a city nigga, I was with the hood nigga. So they were like, man, he like the black, let him deal what he gonna deal with then. So long story.
Long story short.
But long story, bro, this was going on, bro. 9 years in prison. I suitcased twice. The first time, I'm at Vizzo at Okeechobee, bro. Got this shit handed off to me. Supposed to be my play with my mule people. Then bring the mule. It about 2:30. They closing the outside part. Mind you, I ain't never did this. I roast niggas for being mules, right? And I pay niggas to be mules. Bruh, this nigga don't know where. And I'm asking all the known mules. Everybody like, bro, we packed, bro. We loaded. So I'm like,
they gonna love this story right
bro,
here.
I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, what you mean?
We finna go viral with this.
So I'm thinking, bro, we gonna throw this shit over the wall. So then what happened? I give it to my dog 4-5, Chico 4-5, that ride the dirt bikes. He got a bold son like that too. Shout out to him. This nigga, I'm thinking this nigga gonna get it in for me, suitcase it, or do something. This nigga don't do nothing. We talking about throwing this shit over the fence. Now I'm like, no. So I gotta double back, bro. I go get the shit from him. I remember my baby mama look at me, my son look at me, my baby mama look at me, I look at her, she say, what's going on? What you gonna do? I said, baby, I'm gonna do what I gotta do. She said, what the fuck you mean you gonna do what you gotta do? You always said that shit was gay, nigga. What the fuck you talking about? I look at all my blood brothers, cause I'm double locked, man, rock star, man. Free my nigga P-Hop, free all my twins, nigga, you know what it is? I see all my blood brothers, man, behind me, bruh. All these niggas looking at me like, they already know what's going on. I've been told them, bitch, I don't got no mule. Y'all know mule around here? They like, nah, twin. Ain't nobody out here, blood. So I'm like, fuck. Nigga, so I gotta do it from the front, bro, for the mayonnaise, bro. That shit, I couldn't do it. Bro, and I remember the officer, dog, he kept walking back and forth, bro. Dog, when I did it, bro, my son's so funny. He's such a street nigga, very observant. He legit. He grabbed mama's shoulder. But like this time. Jit, 3 years old. I said, what the fuck, Cameron?
Sound like he trying to disown you, man.
What? I said, Cameron, what the Yo, I said, what the fuck? Cameron, you smart. He got that spirit in him. So
I said, man, he my daddy no more.
Yo. Hey, Cameron hit it on me, right? Bro, tell me, so now I'm running to get out of Vizzo, bro. Tell me what these pussy ass crackers do when I'm next at the door. The pussy ass crackers, I remember Giuliani, shout out to Officer Giuliani at Okeechobee, God bless that Italian. That cracker tell me, oh, we're going into recount. Bitch, we going into recount? Bitch, I gotta get back in the door.
Please don't demonstrate it.
No, bro, so you know a nigga clutching now, nigga like, I gotta wait till they counted 1,200 inmates at Okeechobee before they search us to go back to the dorm.
Oh, you done did it already?
I done suitcased already.
Oh my God.
I'm trying to leave.
I understand. I thought you were show me how he did it.
I done suitcased already. I've never done this. You know, my shit about to break. Bitch, my water about to break. Diarrhea, bitch. This shit bad. Nigga, I run to the motherfucking door to leave. The cracker tell me I can't leave. It's count time.
They gonna get us, boy, for this one right here.
Hey, listen, count time come, bro. I'm there 30 minutes, bro. Veins red. I'm like, bitch, I'm really holding this shit in my ass. Oh, madder than a bitch, bro. Then the cracker in front of me talking about, you straight, dude? I said, nah, nigga, this is the first time I do this shit, nigga. He's like, bro, you gotta practice with a Snapple bottle in the dorm or show. I said, what? I said, what?
Oh man, it's gonna break the internet.
What? I said, what the fuck? That motherfucker said you get the dial soaps and the night before you just prep. I said, bro, I ain't on all that. I want to hear that shit. You expanding your cheeks, nigga. Get the fuck on. So I'm over there sweating bullets. I get to the door and shit that shit out. I couldn't shit for like 3 weeks, nigga. I had to use hemorrhoid cream, bitch. I was fucked up. I don't know what happened to my ass, dog. No homo, nigga.
No penis.
No homo, bro. That shit was crazy.
I done had enough. I had enough. Grinch, I done had enough. I done had enough, man. We gave y'all some good entertainment, man. All right, Grinch. So let's get out the joint, man. I don't want to.
Yeah, let's get out that joint.
Let's get out the joint, period, man. Because I think we just done allowed them to know too much.
No, we gotta talk about the gangster shit now.
All right.
We gotta talk about the gangster.
You a real gangster.
Hey, free my nigga, man. Free my nigga, Bo. Salam alaikum.
All right, so you just mentioned Bo, right?
Yeah.
Shout out. You mentioned okay.
Big Red Bo. Opalaka Bo.
Big Red Bo. I thought you talking about Lil Bo.
Oh, Lil Bo, man. Bo Valley, that grandpa. That my granddad. Bo out of Opalaka, that my uncle. Man, that my uncle. And with my elder Muslim brothers at Okeechobee, even though I was hard-headed, wilding out, they wanted me to pick being blood or Muslim. I ain't picked no sides. I just picked who was righteous. I got in a lot of shit at Chobe. Chobe made me a real dog. Chobe's where the big homie Jackson would be like, nigga, get in this dorm right now. They just say you robbed that cracker for them 2 phones, and your brother saying you jeopardizing their life robbing the cracker, and then you went and did it with a Crip. Because if you show me you a real nigga, I'ma eat with you. So my brothers in the dorm got mad that I robbed this cracker for 2 phones, but I did it with a Crip. But that was my dog. So they went and told big homie what I did. So they tried to DP me, violate me. So when I'm out there in the canteen line, them boys call me, boy, big homie want you in there right now, nigga. So I'm like, fuck. I get in the room, about 15 bloods in that fucking one-man cell, cause he a big nigga. He can't be with no bunkies. He a murderer, so he looking at me already like, Bo and man, tell you if you know them, they looking at me like this. Like, he looking at me like, I don't like these niggas coming to tell on you, Grinch. My name was Mad Rax. My handle, my blood name was Mad Rax, cause I'm mad about my money. So he looking at me like, boy, so I already knew it was dog eat dog. If I don't show him I'm a dog, I'm gonna get chopped up at chow. So I called the first nigga out that went. So I said, matter of fact, tie me up, bro. So Draco tied me up first. Big red nigga took me to the cell. Did 2 rounds with him. Dogging that shit. He dogging the fuck out of me. I had to hold that nigga, and then that nigga's like, nigga, I'ma stab you, hold me. So he made me bump all the way through, both rounds. So just to show Jackson I ain't no bitch. I've been fighting all my life. My brothers used to make me fight at the bus stop. They hated all the skateboarders. We used to have all that shit. We used to have to fight everybody. We had a Mafia Chiquita in school. We had a Colombian gang. We used to fight everybody. But long story short, bro, my bad. Goddamn. I get in there the second round. I fight a nigga from Palm Beach named Wank. He give it to me. This nigga big as fuck, tall like, bro. He talking about he doing me cause he so tall he could lean in by my mom, lean back. Mama, you know we fighting in a 2-man cell. So I'm trying to ride the wall, but this nigga too big. So thug it out with him. Mind you, my big homie 93 that nigga out the next day, Pumpkinhead. All them boys got in trouble.
Hey, Grinch. I asked for this shit, man. I really asked you to give me some prison stories. But you know why? They fucking love prison stories. You really gave us one tonight, man. But listen, Grinch, no, on some real shit.
Bro, that ain't nothing, bro.
I know you got them for days. You know what I'm thinking right now?
Every institution in Florida, just know I got family in every part of Florida.
No,
I don't went in with niggas.
Bro, you know what I'm thinking about right now, bro?
Yeah.
This is one of the best motherfucking interviews I done had. You know why? Because a lot of motherfuckers pretend when they get on this camera. But you 100%, man, genuine, man.
I'm real Miami, bro. That's why niggas called me today when they found out I'm coming to your podcast. Multiple people, bro. I got my name for Touche. Michael the Black Man. When I was a JIT, the first music studio I ever went to was Terry on 15th Ave. Track recorded me. I was talking about quarter whipping. JIT, when Cameron and them used to come Dipset to Miami, I was at all them shoes in the background. I took Alexia to the Speaking in Tongues video. Bitch, they ran a train on that hoe gave me chlamydia, and bitch, I got rid of my baby mama, everybody with that shit. And bro, I'm talking about I've been a JIT in the game for years, bro. For years. My cousin Caesar, The barber, the celebrity barber, he acting like he was the dope boy. Me and my niggas robbing niggas just to get him dope to feed, to serve up these rappers. This nigga used to cut Timberland son hair, Timberland hair, French Montana hair, Fat Joe hair. Ain't no rappers gonna tell you Caesar, who Caesar is. Cool, everybody gonna tell you. Caesar was a dog with me, tough on me, bruh. He wouldn't even let me around when Birdman and Khaled were beefing. Some shit went down and came to my head, cause you know I'm in the loop. When Touche was out, when Matt calling Touche, like, and shout out to Zopound. All these niggas claiming Zopound, they not Zopound. The originals that are left is shout out to John, shout out to Kenny K, man, shout out to Critical Thinking, shout out to all the real Zos, man. Crip, Phil, everybody, man. But long story short, there's a lot of fake shit going on right now, bro. That's why I really don't be in crowds, bro. Cause I got shit to lose and I done been around some thorough gangsters.
You know, I'm gonna bring you back a little bit right now. I see you getting really into some shit. You just did a big interview recently, right?
Yeah.
That boy Matt, I actually was on that same podcast too, man. Millions of people watch that boy podcast.
But I couldn't be myself on there, bro.
No, but you could be yourself here.
Yeah, no, cause this my hood, this your family.
Yeah. But
Matt, you gotta understand, Matt's platform. Matt's white. Matt was on the feds. I can't incriminate myself. I can't talk about everything I talk about. I either been convicted of or a bitch on my paperwork, and I got them on my paperwork, and they a rat, and I threw their name under the bus, so y'all know they a rat. Besides that, I don't speak on shit that could incriminate other people or incriminate me, because I already got a conviction.
We don't do that on what they do. We don't do that. Man. You already know they don't do that.
Yeah, we don't do that.
But the thing I'm looking at right now, I brought that up for a reason. Bro, you getting ready to be booked. Because why I'm saying that, man, because I looked at your interview on Matt, and I'm mentioning that so they could go watch it too.
Yeah.
Right?
Shout out to Matthew Carr.
Yeah,
man.
Matthew Carr.
Inside
Matt
True
cool.
Crime, man.
Yeah, Matt cool people, man. I did one with Matt. Matt cool people. We sat down, we chopped it up. But Matt gave you an opportunity to express yourself, regardless if you couldn't be yourself or not, you still express yourself. And it was on a major platform.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
We doing numbers too. We doing right at like 2 million, you know what I'm saying, right now, viewers. A lot of people finna see you on what they do podcast.
What I want people to know is don't believe everything the news tell you too, bro. A lot of people, I thank God for Matt. Shout out to Inside True Crime. Go watch the interview. OG Gigaveli, Grinch, we on there. But the news never let me get my side of the story, bro. My mama had the records. I had the records that the police was fucking me up in Miami Gardens. I had the history to prove this.
Right.
They never asked me for my side of the story, bro. So Matt gave me the first time I got to say what happened. You allowing, now this is my community. Now I get to tell OG Gigaveli and the black community of Miami what happened in Miami Gardens. I wasn't just some white boy just randomly. No, I did this for us, bro. I was tired of seeing people getting killed. I was tired of that shit. It was building up. I did this shit to let people know, like, you gonna stop killing our kids. I don't got nothing against the police, bro. Police done helped me. I done been in Santeria, voodoo cartels in Miami with them Cubans, and I got a fucking cop friend that helped me rob niggas or move dope. Like, I done been in some shit, nigga. So I know there's good cops and there's bad cops, and I know every cop ain't a dickhead. You know what I'm saying? Even with corrections, you got real good people that believe in Christ, believe in Allah, believe in what they believe in, and move right. The goal in life is to move right, bro, and to stop doing wrong. You feel me? And I truly believe that if we stop doing wrong, even if you don't believe it, God will wipe away your sins. Because I've seen the niggas that want to kill me get killed while I was in prison as I fixed myself.
And I want to jump in right here on that part, right? Because you just made some sense when you said there's good cops, there's bad cops, and you don't want to promote. We don't want to put an energy out there. We don't want, because you know the OG. No, listen to me. The OG. I'm big on deterring the young kids from going where you've been. I don't want to see nobody go to prison and make choices that you had to make or anybody had to make. But let me finish so they can get to know the guy that you are now, right? I know we spoke about a lot because people could watch this thing and think like, man, this man is out of control, or they could not understand you. I understand that you wrote some books.
Yes,
while you was
sir.
in. You actually wrote a autobiography for a friend of ours.
Yes, I wrote.
I also know that you ready to work with the kids out here, and you on a path now. And this is why you doing all these podcasts. So tell us about this. Like, what the mission you on now? Since you came home from prison, what's your mission right now out here?
All right,
so we can help you get there.
All right, so what I'm doing is I met up with Circle of Brotherhood. Those were good brothers. They helped me get, when I was dealing with like temptation of selling drugs, all that again, I went to Circle of Brotherhood, and they
shout them boys out. Shout
Circle
some
of Brothers
out.
Shout out to everybody over there, man.
Who over there pulled you in? Who you know over there? I know Sonny over there. I know
Sonny. You got Ripper.
I know Jay over there.
Shout out to Ripper. Shout out to VIP Reentry. I don't know all of them by name, but they helped me find my first demolition job, my construction job, because being somebody who used to rob and make them fast money, I wanted to get into that. That's everybody. When I got out of prison just now, everybody was ready to throw me all that. So to put water on that, I went.
So how it felt working a good job and being back in society? 'Cause I know it seems like during the time that you done, and for the type of crime that you went in for, it seemed like adjusting back into the world has been a struggle for you. So the brother of Circle Hood helped you get your first job doing construction.
Yeah.
What's some other things that been helping you transition back into society?
Removing myself from people, places, and things. You know what I'm saying? Putting myself in different situations. Shout out to Don De Niro, Herb Gotti, all them boys from Murder Inc. They put me in a film called Spanish Fly.
Recently?
Recently, so I'm gonna be in a major film. Shout out to y'all, man. Shout out to Ulysses and Jesse Terrero, Cinema Giants. They big time. Soul Plane, Juice, them type of directors. So they gave me an opportunity. So I've been in acting school right now with acting rehab with Ulysses Terrell. They've been blessing me, but my goal is to give my testimony to show kids I was a kid that my mama worked hard, did everything she could to try to give me the best life. And my curiosity, because she wasn't there, my daddy wasn't there, I went to the streets, and this was the streets spit out.
It was Miami made.
This was Miami trying. It ain't nothing good in the streets. It's broken hearts.
So I got one more major question that I want to ask, and it take me back to the moment your son touched your baby mama, like she was ready to get out of here. What the relationship like since you went home with your son and your baby mama, your family? How many kids you got, and what the relationship is with them?
On birth certificate, I got 2. Got about 5 though. But my baby boy Cameron, that's my heart. That's my twin.
So what the relationship? So
it's beautiful. It's beautiful. I'm a full-time dad right now. I haven't been able to be there because I got to go to Georgia and I got to move a certain way. But since I got out of prison, that's my life. Teaching him baseball, teaching him basketball. I taught him how to spell his name and last name. I've been full, like he was a sign of autistic, walking tippy-toe. I got him walking flat-footed. Like, I forget everything. The most important thing I want to tell the viewers is don't nothing matter but your kids, man. Because they going to be your legacy. They going to represent you when you gone, and you got to build them strong. So right now, if you a mom and a dad, focus on your children, because it's ugly out here. Give them wisdom. Give them knowledge. Show them right from wrong, because you don't want people like Touche, my big homie, to teach you how to be the Grinch. You know what I'm saying? That shit fucked me up. PTSD, baby.
I know something else that we didn't get around to that I was amazed. You can rap.
Oh yeah.
So how many probably like you really? No, I ain't just saying that bullshit.
Y'all be surprised.
I seen you walk on some shit recently.
I walk on shit for real. There's rappers out here right now that got millions of views off songs I wrote and never gave me my flowers, gave me my credit. You feel me? Back in the day, Rhode Island Productions, Timberland, I hope you G-check him. You feel me? Timberland, I hope you find Rhode Island Productions. You know, through Caesar, through the faith of Caesar, my cousin who passed away, because Rhode Island Productions stole all my music. And then Take Care, he took his story to make history. So fuck you, Michael L. Chappelle, out of Rhode Island. Locked me out of that studio on Brickell after you had me live in your apartment and record music for years. In the Loft too. I met Cortez, the nigga who took Drake from Jay Prince, when they did that little sneak shit, and they took Drake, I met him at 50 Biscayne when I was a jit selling. I done met a lot of celebrities in my day. I could talk a lot of shit, but like,
we gonna have you back on. You got a lot of shit, man.
Yeah. So a lot of shit.
We gonna have you different back on,
A lot of music
man.
shit. Like the music shit breaks my heart because I've been in the loop for many years in the music, and you feel me? A lot of artists contact me. A lot of people fuck with me while I was in prison.
So you write?
I write. I love to write. Ghost write.
Give me something right now.
Never had a 9 to 5. I was grinding with a 9. Committed a crime to survive, and the judge gave me time. Looking back at it now, I should have stayed in school. Instead, I chose to sell dope. Started robbing, packing tools. Broke my mama children's hearts. I've been gone 10 summers, and my heart turned cold when I lost my first baby mama. Started overdosing on drugs so I could cope with my problems. I had to shake back, hold me, and tell God all about my problems. I was fighting in the demon, getting closer to the Father. Then I called home one day and they told me I lost my big brother. And my mom was fighting cancer. And Kiki had my daughter. And Lynette got married. And Stephanie let you be my son's father. That was 2019, what you know about baby mama drama. Then I got Brandy pregnant at Vizzo and I named my son Cameron. Cause I did it like paid in full and I fucked her on camera. And I still shook the bone. And the mule ain't show up. Thank God for that mayonnaise, cause that pack ain't wanna go up. I had to stuff the Louis bag just to feed my family. What you know about hard time? Ain't no gun, you better fight. And if they too big, we jump on them, you gotta use your knife. Coming out that room covered in blood, I think I'm still here alive. You either gonna win, lose, draw, you gonna get ate by the dogs. I came home that year, and I'll forever be a blood. And if I could tell your kid, son, this stay in school, don't be a dog. Whoa.
Okay. You just came out the door with that right there.
Yeah, that's what we just did.
That's what we just did. That was summed up. That was a sum up.
Long story short, y'all trolling me. Long story short,
you just made a long story short. The Grinch ain't no joke, man. Hey, listen, man.
I'm trying to give my life to God. Y'all want to help me open the church, so I go open Level of church. That's my big homie too. God bless you, Level. I love you, man. You don't know who Level is? Go check out my brother Level, man. Come Saturday.
Hey, man, y'all heard it from the Grinch, right? Check it out. We got to pay some bills, right? But at the end of the day, y'all know y'all can get them books right there on Amazon.
Yeah, pressure. Get that pressure, because all we bring is pressure.
That federal pressure. Y'all can hit the link in my bio on all my platforms, OG Gigaveli, and tap in. Also, you see right there, Click Wine right there, man. I'm talking about that's the homie, Florida brand, Rosé. You know what I mean? Champagne, you know, for that
Bruce, sparkling wine.
Listen. Song right there. It's called Click.
Yeah, the Click.
It's time for that moment.
You ain't fucking down that crazy. Look, you got the same cross as my bracelet. I guess it's our turn.
Right. So y'all know what it is, man. He gave us a long story short. With that summary right there, man. The brother's very talented.
Let me give y'all one more verse.
Go ahead, give us one more before we get out of here.
Dropped out in 7th grade and I started selling packs. When the money got slow, I grabbed a gat and robbed the trap. Met an eater in my hood, so I made her run the track. Man, that hoe thought it was love, bitch. I'm in love with these racks. Robbed the plug 100 times. Yeah, I did it back to back. That's anyone in my city and they'll tell you that it's fact. First day out of jail and I hopped in the land. Remember trapping at the band though, whipping up them grands. When I shot that pistol, bitch, I prayed it ain't Jan. Gave that whole fake name and used it to do a scam. Mama gave me the game, told me never show my hand. And whatever you do, make sure you do it for the fam. Lord protect me, don't let me get jammed. Lord protect me, don't let me get jammed. Lord protect me, don't let me get jammed. I gotta get this money, do what I can for the fam. Ran in this trap and I did it with no mask. If anybody moved, anything gon' blast. Lord protect me, don't let me get jammed. Lord protect me, I had to do this shit for the fam.
Lord
shout out to OG Gigaveli, man.
Y'all protect Grinch, man. You know what it is, man. Hey,
tell them our long legendary story though.
Which one?
My grandpa. Tell them my grandpa.
About Lil Bo?
Yeah, Lil Bo now.
Hey, you want to shout out Lil Bo? Let them know before you get out of here, man.
Y'all get ready for the book, man.
What you did for Lil Bo while you was in the joint? You talking about Anthony Fells, man.
Anthony Fells, man, that grandpa, man. You heard me? Stand up, brother, man. So I wrote his autobiography. Y'all get ready for that book. Talking about all gas, no pressure. This is the beginning of it. Just imagine Christmas Day on 15th Ave in the pork and bean. Lil Bo riding his bicycle to Miracles. Shout out to Trina's daddy, you heard me? Shout out to him, man.
Let me ask you something. How you end up running into Lil Bo? Let's get that little bit of drop right before we get out of here, man. How you end up running into Lil Bo? How you end up getting writing this book?
Same way I ran into Terry by Destiny God. It's crazy. My last year in prison, I just got off the slab. They just left me off of Hardy CM.
What's the slab?
CM, closed management, solitary confinement. Straight maniacs in there. People getting killed in there. The officers walking around sometimes. You better know, you better have people on payroll and people that are gonna help you get shit back there, because you locked in a room all day long and you only come out twice a week for rec. So thanks solitary confinement for making me more spiritual, helping me beat my addiction. But shout out to Bo. I got off the slab I Hardy, got on the bus Orlando Reception Center. When I got to South Florida, a short little black dude sat right next to me like this with a kufi on. I looked at him, he looked at me. I had a vape pen, a weed pen. Smoking that shit, I had a bunch of weed. I'm rolling up weed, everything. We smoking, we go to politicking. All like small world. He was from Dade too. I told him Michael the Black Man, Touche, told him names. He was like, man, they're my people. Then I showed him my movies. I write movies. I write movie scripts, I write books. I've been doing this. So I told him who I work with on the street. Cause I'm 50 Cent, shout out to 50. He put me on the 16 or better when I was in the county jail fighting this case. Through the county jail phone, he put me on his little freestyle show on YouTube. And I know a lot of people, little scrappy back.
We can go find that.
Yeah, you can find that 16 or better, Grinch and Hattie Racks. And
all right, we gonna definitely look. I'm gonna get my team on that,
yeah,
man.
16 or better.
Y'all be looking for this edit, man. But we gonna get my team on this shit, man. Grinch ain't doing no capping on here. All fact.
Ain't no capping. You gonna see that. And you know, back in the day, Touche little brother Capo, he used to make sure Scrappy was good every time he come to Miami, Bambi when they were together. So I met a lot of people through them, but boom. I met Bo, bruh, and he seen I knew a lot of people. He's like, man, I want to write my book. I said, man, I'll write your book. God work, we ended up at the same prison. And at the time, I had a little beef going on with some niggas. So even though I'm blood and everything, I had all my homies that I was ready. When I went to go articulate the beef and go cook the beef, Bo was like my old boy. And he did some real grandpa shit. He said, nah, nigga, you don't got life like me, nigga. He grabbed me, bro, and I was going to go stab the nigga up. And Bo said, I got it. And Bo crazy ass went in there because he got life. And he said, I'm not going to let you go down, bro. You going out. You going to do this book.
So Bo put that knife in Buddy life?
Bo don't play. Bo a nut, man. Bo a nut. Grandpa a nut.
Bo been a nut, man.
Nut.
I know.
Hey, this nigga did
a lot of niggas be talking that shit about Anthony Fields, but I know for sure niggas ain't gonna tell Anthony Fields the shit they talk about behind his back to his face, man. Shout out to Bo Vela, man.
Bo stopped me from a lot of shit. Bo is a good. Shout out to the other person I wanted, man. There's so many people, man, in prison, man. Shout out to Newly, man. Free Newly, man. Shout out to Kodak, man. Shout out to Yo Baby. Shout out to Dog Shot, all them boys out of 4 Mile. Shout out to Turtle T, out 45th, Big Dog, all them boys out of Jayville. Shout out to Shots, Zoe out of Tallahassee. Shout out to the whole Florida, man. Everybody who went to war with me at every camp when shit got political.
Hey, we definitely gonna have you back, man. Before I get you out of here, cause I man, like I cut you a short. They probably eat me up in the comments too, cause they love this type of shit, this content for real, but this real true shit.
And I got my Timbs on cause I met DMX at the loft too when he was fighting his crack addiction, and he told me,
boy, this nigga
fuck you wearing sandals. He said, what the fuck you wearing sandals? I said, what the fuck you wearing sandals for? You letting your toes breathe? Hey, that nigga DMX was the coolest nigga I ever met. Out of celebrities, I done met French Montana backstage. When Touche brought everybody out Memorial Weekend, when I met Double D and sat in his McLaren in front of Fontainebleau, I'm legit. Remember all this Birdman came, he didn't even want to quit on stage because Carew and Wild were empty. They'll tell you it was called the Red Rose Fest, man. Free Boston Red, man. I wonder how he got indicted. I'd be thinking one of them rappers took that money that he paid for the show and got that boy indicted.
Man, we definitely gotta have the Grinch back, man. The Grinch got a lot of stories, man. What They Do podcast to all my viewers.
What They Do.
I know y'all gonna wanna have it. If y'all wanna see the Grinch back on here, man, make sure y'all comment and bring the Grinch back for more stories, man. But we gotta get out of here. Grinch, let them know where they can find you at on all platforms.
You can find me on Instagram, GRINXXH, GRINXXH. I don't even know my YouTube yet. Y'all help me find somebody to help me monetize my shit. I don't know how to use none of this shit. And I can monetize already. I just don't know how to do it. So help me find a manager of the team. OG Gigaveli on the road with me. Tell them I want to fight 6'9". I want Mike Tyson as my coach. And Mayweather could go ahead and coach.
Hey, we gotta find out what 6'9" done to you, man.
Nah, he ain't doing nothing to me. It's just, you know, let's get this money, man. I want to keep it real.
We definitely should get some fights going on down
here. Shout out to Jim Jones, man. He knows vamp life, man.
All right, man. There it is, man. Y'all make sure y'all comment. Make sure y'all follow the Grinch, What They Do.
Before we wrap up, a reminder to our listeners. This program is presented for entertainment, educational, and storytelling purposes only. The stories shared reflect personal perspectives and lived experiences and may be edited, dramatized, or exaggerated for narrative value. All stories are told in metaphor, symbolism, or composite form to convey meaning rather than literal or factual precision. Nothing stated in this episode is intended as an admission of guilt, confession, or waiver of any legal right. This program is not sworn testimony and is not intended to be used as evidence in any legal, civil, or administrative proceeding. Consent is expressly denied for any law enforcement or prosecutorial use of this content. Thank you for listening.
Dade County street nigga, I'ma hold it down. 5120 each one I break down. Supply my whole hood, visions to supply the town. I'm talking about Palm Beach, Broward County, back down south. Vato get them pounds. JG Wentworth, I need that money now. Same day we get them in, same day we move them out. Nigga